Morning people, today we're going to start putting bits and pieces of the Bitsa bike together, and I reckon we're going to try and sort of like make it somewhat resemble a Triumph rather than an XS. And before we start putting other bits and pieces together, I just want to show you how easy it is to helicoil a thread, which is basically both of these threads had it. Both had obviously been over tightened and stripped, so you can't screw the ignition lock in place. The screws have just dropped out. So basically, when I've already done that side, so what I'll do is I'll just show you quickly how easy it is to helicoil them. This kit here, you get the right drills and bits and pieces for it, the right tap. And the little setup that you need for each. Tells you on there what size it is, M5, M6, M8 and so on. So first off, get your drill, re-drill the hole where the thread's knackered. You can feel it when it bottoms out, because it doesn't want to yank your drill in there anymore. So do that, and stick the tab in a couple of turns. Alright, once you feel it biting, give it some WD-40 in there. And just wind it in. If this is steel, you probably want to go in sort of like half a turn and then back it out a little bit, and then go in a little bit and back it out a bit. But Al is pretty soft anyway, so just these taps are pretty sharp. Right, I feel it's hit the bottom now, so I ain't going to go anymore. Right. Unwind it. So you've got all the crud. And where is my favourite? Just to clean the hole out. So that's done. Are you still in focus? Can you still see what I'm doing? Can we get any closer? A little bit. Right, there's the hole we've just tapped out. All we do now is just stick a new helicoil in there, a new M6 thread as it were. So we feed it onto the spline, or whatever you want to call it. Whack it in. Do him up in there. Right, until I do it so that the thread just goes below the level of the surface there, and then pull out your Ujima flip. Could have gone in there a little bit more, I think. Or is it? Oh no, it's a burr. It's a burr on the job itself. Right. Let's just have a check it out, just to make sure. Oh no, it wasn't a burr. It just needed to go in a little bit more. Right, that's it. So now we've got our nice new thread in there. What we're going to do, punch off the bottom. It's like a little tiny little lip on the bottom there, you just want to knock that off. So the kit comes with one of those. Just grab a little hammer and we put that in the hole. Push it down till it stops and just knock it. Have a check. Yeah, it's off. Put all this stuff back. Clean up my bench. Alright, so job's a good one. Now I can fit on my my ignition lock. I need an Allen key. Better than original. Better than original now. You can really fucking tighten it. Really fucking tighten them up. There we have it. So there we have it, all nice and helicoiled. Got the ignition switch bolted on. Ain't gonna come off now. So there's another job out of the way. And I can go back on in a minute, but first of all, to get the Brit look on this bike, what we're going to try and do, stick some fork gaiters on there. These are 35mm, so as long as I can try and get this bit over that, we should be laughing. Well, I'm going to try and well, I've already put one on. It's a bit of a job. We'll get the other the fork gaiter on. Show you. Throw that one off to start. Some spares now. Yeah, we've got to get that little thing over this hole. Give it some fluid. Right, this is how I've done the other one. We can get half of it on like that, and then wind it around. Check where the hole is. Hole is there, the air hole, so don't that on the front. And that's how easy they go on. The other one was a bit harder to get on because I didn't put any oil on it. But I can't. So I strained my nuts off with that one. Good pumping action on that there. So yeah, we put it back on the Bitsa bike. I'll put the other one. Chuck this one on. Just wait up there for the moment. We'll adjust it in a minute. Put our what's the name? Usually flip on the top. You can tap that down a little bit, I think. Down, down. Well, I'm still waiting for the fork ears so I can put the Triumph headlight on the front. Tighten him up a bit. Raise these up a tad. There we go, level with that. Just nip them up. Overly tight, and I'll put the rest of the bolts in them yet because I've got them fork ears to, the headlight ears to go on yet. But we just make this into a rolling chassis so I can push it out and show you a bit more. So I'll be back in a sec. Put the right nut on it, shall we? Throw him on. Yeah, there we go. Right, let's add some bits and pieces back to the bike. Yeah, split pins for both of these, so they don't come off. You don't want them coming off when you're riding along there. That's up against the lip, so I have to get a split pin in there and a split pin in the front. Come back to that when I get some. Let's line these up by sticking your what's names back in, so they sit in the grooves there. Right, so far that's what we've got up to. Put the wheel nut on. There's your Lucas indicators on the back. What it'll look like on the back. Lucas indicators. Chain guard. Seat locks in there. Oh, here's the gaiters on the front. So needs to go back on a bit, I think, that one. Need to push it on a bit more, I think. So there, that's where we are at the moment. We have our rolling chassis. Here's something else we're going to try on this build. We're going to go back to a point system. We're going to take off the PAMCO electronic ignition. We're going to go back to a point system, but I'm going to use I don't think I hope it's in focus. This is a dual lobe cam, and this is like the original one that come off of it. You just got like one lobe, so when it rotates it will hit that once and then hit that once and then hit that once and so on and so on. On the dual lobe, you just do away with one set of points and it'll be hitting one set twice as many times, so one for each cylinder, and we just use the dual coil for it. We've set up both sets of points, but we'll only wire one set up, and we'll have the coil, and we'll have the two condensers, but only one condenser will be wired up. So basically, with the dual lobe coil, right, we'll only need one set of points, And if you ever get the, you know, if you're out and about and your bike breaks down or your points mess up or burn out or whatever, all you need to do then is just switch over the wires to the other set of points and you're back on your feet again. Easy as that. So we're going to go for this idea with the dual cam lobe. And see how we get on with that.